All right. Good morning. We have like a bazillion announcements, so I need to be reminded about that a little bit. A couple people getting channeled, so I don't have to repeat it 1,000 times. But just for those of you who show up bright and early, first to the channel, I will do once for you guys and then once for everyone else when we get going again. So new episode of PKA out. PKA is out tonight. It's a long-running podcast. That I've been on a number of times now. I think this is my 6th or 7th appearance or something like that. And again, tends to be a pretty damn good time. About 4 hours of talking about current events and life in general and getting all of the various biases and ridiculousness of the hosts out onto the internet. And trying to both engage but also put a little distance between some of those views, quite honestly. So I had a lot of fun with that. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, should definitely check it out if you haven't checked it out already. Also, we have new D&D episodes coming out today. So we did record a one-off D&D campaign yesterday. So it was about 4.5 hours of new D&D content coming out today. The Houndmaster review guide is out. So if you guys are interested in the class reviews for Darkest Dungeon, Houndmaster went live today. This afternoon, we'll be doing the same transition we've been doing the last 2 days, where we'll be playing Darkest Dungeon all the way up to about 3 p.m. my time, and then we'll switch over to XCOM 2 with Joe and Ribs from about 3 to 5. And is that all of them? Did I get them all? I got them all for now. All right. And I have some really good news, but I can't share it yet. So, hey guys. Hey Ricky. Hey QED. Oh man, your name. UCA Tinmand. Tinmand die? Hey, to you too as well. Okay. Do I think I make a video on the Crimson Court trinkets? I've actually already made that video. I haven't released it yet. Oh. Beautiful Filthy Face. I did not get much sleep last night, annoyingly. I'm not quite sure why. Went to bed at a reasonable hour. Woke up at like 6 and was worried about the encoding and uploading of the D&D episodes. So I got up to make sure that happened and I couldn't get back to sleep. So, which is a little bad, So, a little tired right now, but I think we should be pretty good to go. Did I get a cat? No, I did not get a cat. Did you get a cat? All right. So I have no fucking idea what we were doing, or rather, I don't remember the last mission we did right now. Judging by that team composition, it was an incredible mission. Let's look around. Oh, that's right. We were considering the Courtyard because all the rest of the stuff was garbage, and it's about time to get that mechanic into play.
Quitters never win.
Quitters never win. Horn Freak 84. 84 was a good year, man. 18 months. Thanks for the resub. Welcome back. All right. Poor old Frigg is asleep with the pillow over her head, which is her way of saying you stream too early and make too much noise. So I've got 2 doors closed behind us, but you know, I expect she'll be awake whether she wants to be or not pretty damn soon here. Okay, so what do we have going on? Courtyard. What the hell are we going to bring to the Courtyard without the Man-at-Arms? The Man-at-Arms is like the perfect crocodile counter. So, it's a little disappointing. Do we have level 3 weapons yet? I don't think we do. I think we're level 3 weapons but not level 3 armor. We do have level 3 skills. Antiquarian versus Croc. Yeah, does sound really powerful, doesn't it? Am I really considering bringing a Houndmaster to that fight? Or not Houndmaster, excuse me, a Highwayman? See, the problem with this I'm finding this, and I didn't quite, I mean, I kind of planned it this way, but kind of not. Like, in the sense I was planning on removing the stronger characters, but I hadn't really given the full thought to the implications of what removing those particular characters are going to do. We're missing the ability to project damage to rank 4 pretty hard, and we're missing all of our guard abilities. So normally a Vestal can single target nuke any position, including position 4, and the Houndmaster can attack any position pretty much. So we're kind of missing some of the tools that we normally have available to us. So Croc is really good if you can keep him in rank 3 and 4 because he does a fuck ton of damage if he comes up to rank 1 or 2. And the knockback stun on the Man-at-Arms is really, really good for that. So And the healing and guarding is really, really nice there too. So I'm not entirely sure what we're going to do. I can try bringing a bounty hunter to make up for it. But it doesn't sound all that amazing. Actually, I think I might have done something stupid too and leveled one of our bounty hunters to 3. Yeah, so I've got a level 1 bounty hunter and a level 3 bounty hunter, and I kind of want a level 2 bounty hunter. Oh. Yeah, but the flashbang shuffle is not consistent in the sense that it is a shuffle, not a move. So if I shuffle him forward, he may be able to apex predator me when he wouldn't otherwise be able to. So I'm not too thrilled about that element. Yeah. So Croc annoyingly is a multi-action boss too, so marks are not particularly efficient versus him, but I would kind of like to do that. So unfortunately debuffs aren't particularly efficient versus him too. So I mean, perhaps what I could do, for example, is debuff the living piss out of him with an occultist, and then hope that his apex predators aren't just like destroying my team. But the marks, they're gonna fall off too quickly. I'm only gonna get a round and a half out of each of those debuffs, which really isn't very much. So I gotta look up the Croc. Does he have protection? I think he might. Alright. Crimson Court DLC official. New enemies. Yeah, where's the Croc? Give me Croc. Not Crockery, there it is. Crocodilian. It's a bloodsucker. Of course. Decent sun resist. Yeah, like 10% protection is really not that much, but he's there. His bleed resist is super low. You're supposed to bleed the little fucker, and I think that's not a bad plan. I think this may be a good time for the Flagellant, for example. Flagellant seemed very strong in that fight. So, what then are we going to do with that? Position 3 stunner with Abomination is alright, but it's not a knockback, and I don't really think that's going to do the trick. These two are, of course, entirely fucking useless on this fight, as to be expected from those two classes, so we won't even look at them. I can bring a level 1 as opposed to a level 2. It's a little bit unfortunate, but I can do that. But those last two spots are not looking sweet. So Plague Doctor is pretty much out, since Blight really does nothing in this dungeon. Grave Robber is pretty much out because the Grave Robber does pretty much nothing in any dungeon. I mean, the Antiquarian's out for similar reasons. Jester is just not strong here. I mean, his bleed is good versus the Croc, but his low HP is a little bit scary there. He has no defense of anything. He's gonna get ripped down. Highwayman and point blank shot. Yep. There are a lot of people posting a lot of stupid things in my leper guide. I'm glad there's a lot of engagement with that guide, but holy fuck, are people bad at this game, and bad at the leper in particular. I would love a secondary healer, so a part of me kind of wants to bring an Arbalist. So it's really, for me anyways, when I look at this, I go either Arbalist, Occultist, or Occultist Highwayman. Highwayman's going to have the nice ability to project damage to any rank, and with Riposte, it's going to deal with some of those. It's going to give us a lot of multi-attacks, which would be nice. Occultist, because we need a healer, and I'm not thrilled about the Occultist being the healer here. I really like the Vestal, but part of the challenge in this run is the Vestal's not in play. So that really does kind of leave... I mean, I might as well just put the one character there. Beast Hater, Weapon Tinker at 22 stress. I'm bringing a level 2 Occultist because I really don't want to feel like fucking dying here. So next challenge run, YouTube strats only. It's just gonna be it's gonna be kill the front line every single time. Point blank, leper, and I don't even know what the last stuff would be. Crusader, leper, highwayman, point blank, cycle with holy lance, cycle that never fucking ever works in that combination ever. Healed by God alone knows what. I haven't heard the response to the Vestal guide yet, so we'll see. So it's downside of the highwayman is the occultist gets bumped into position 4, and position 4 is not a great occultist position since the occultist cannot use his sacrificial attack, sacrificial stab. However,
a generous bestowal.
Thank you, Donity. Like to get on the Dark's dungeon list? Yes, you may. Yes, you may. All right, add you to it. Donnelly. Okay. Arbalist for the 0 heal rescues. Yeah, that's the other alternative. That keeps the occultist in position 3, and does give me a secondary heal. Well, third heal really, because the flagellant actually gets off heals here. So we could bring Aqua the Arbalist. All right. I have an unnamed occultist right now. Do I really? Oh, I do. Fuck yeah, I do. I have an unnamed bounty hunter too, I think. Or did the bounty hunter get named? Bounty hunter's unnamed too, and this one's not called unnamed. So let's rename here for Donnelly. There we go. All right. Aqua the useless. There's no titles in this game. Alright, there's no camping either. This is just a straight run through the croc. We're probably fairly over-leveled relative to the content right now. That should be good. Although we might walk out of here with a bunch of Crimson Curses, which would suck. We don't have to open up the courtyard right now, but I'm probably going to. Just because I like this item. I say that, but I don't know that I actually do like this item. Or rather, I know exactly what I think of this item. I like the secondary item it goes with, and I don't mind a 15 dodge companion item with that. So maybe I do want to pick it up. It's half the set, so yeah. Alright. If you guys are new to the channel and curious of when I stream, my schedule is here. I do have some schedule updates to announce. Unfortunately, I will be out of town next weekend and the weekend after both, which is fucking terrible for a streamer. If you're an aspiring streamer doing streaming, you don't really want to do things like be out of town 2 weeks in a row. It's really, really bad for your stream. But I have no way to avoid that. My brother's wedding is coming up in October, and I have bachelor party one of the weekends, and there's a bunch of family obligations that go along with this, with being alive. So fortunately, I'll be out of town for that. I'm gonna have a good time, don't get me wrong, but I'm gonna be out of town a lot in the next 2 weeks, which sucks. So we will try to do some extra streams around that time on the days that I'm home, but we're going to be super busy and super rare amount of time. Anyways, let's go take out the courtyard. Or attempt to. So what do we want? Let's talk about rarity. Arbalist. Damage. And accuracy. The occultist will do things later. We'll figure that out. Oh, this is a fragile bounty hunter.
A generous bestowal.
Fragile bounty hunters do not make me happy. Thank you, Mora, for the donation. Let's start the Leper Affirmative Action Fund. Yep. Oh, the leper. I don't want minus 10% HP. He's not even soft. He's fragile. So level 1. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. It doesn't feel fine. Feels bad, man. Alright. Flagellant. What's he doing? Bleed chance? Yeah, it'd be nice to have a... Do I have a bleed chance item yet? How do I not have a bleed chance item yet? Give me bleed items. Seriously, give me bleed
An
items.
increasing stockpile of curious trinkets gathered from forbidden places.
Oh, you know what? This is gonna be a not so healthy. I'll run for us. Okay, so what do we want? Oh, we want stun chance here for fucking sure. And we probably want accuracy. Yes, reckless and fragile in the same sentence. The same character. What could go wrong? Okay. Cultist. He's doing that healing thing, right? I have no stress resist items yet. It's not true. I have a stress resist item. And I would like the speed. Man, I don't even know about this. Like, this is 20% damage. I mean, that's what that gives me. This gives me 3 speed and 15% damage. And I guess that gives me no plus stress, but fuck. I mean, the croc is kind of a stress fight. In fact, and we don't really care about our speed and versus the croc too much. But I care about my speed in every other fight before that. Especially with no man-at-arms to slow down the mosquitoes. The mosquitoes are going to be a fucking pain in my ass. Oh, man.
A generous bestowal.
Thank you, RPG guy, for the $14 donation. Much appreciated. I love it when you guys crush that daily goal right off the start. Always makes me feel good. Thanks for the donation, mate. Zerk also has minus accuracy. Yeah, it does. It does indeed. Well, we have an accuracy item. So maybe speed. I don't want to run this fucking thing. I do want plus bleed right now. Need that bleed charm. Ugh, these items. These items. Alright. No. The minus accuracy bar does not make it super bad for the Arbalist. Especially when we're running an accuracy item already. The speed element makes it really, really good for the Arbalist. Because the big fucking problem with the Arbalist is she's so slow she acts last every round. With a 6 speed, you can actually win some speed challenges. I don't know about this. There is shit that moves you around a little bit in the Darkest Dungeon, or excuse me, the Darkest Dungeon in this area. Not a lot of stuff, but there's a little bit of stuff that does it. And minus 50% healing skills probably isn't very relevant, but it might be. The plus stress on Berserk Charm is super relevant, though. And you get a ton of stress when you first acquire the curse. I'm gonna try it like this, and I'm gonna be really sad every time the Arbalist goes last in a round, which is gonna be every single fucking round. So I think we're gonna have a little bit of tears here. There are stress resist curios in here. I don't know. I go back and forth on that. Let's try the Berserk Charm and perhaps we'll get penalized, but I don't think so. Okay, so this is who we're bringing. It's the A team. As this run goes. I still think Suffer is a better save the guy at low HP than Reclaim is. So I'm probably still running this comp. I suppose there is an argument for dropping Exsanguinate to pick up Reclaim. But it feels kind of bad. Exsanguinate's a lot of fun as an ability. Alright. Okay, we got skills there. We got to level up sacrificial stab. You know, I should look out in the croc. What if he's in position 1? Does he apex predator for position 1? Swarming corruption from 2, 3, 4. Teeth rake from 1, 2, 3. Submerge from 2 and 3. So really, we'd like to keep him just in 2 and 3. Lurking fear from 1 and 4. And apex predator. Oh, he can apparently apex predator from 1, 2, 3, or 4. Doesn't sound real fun. Okay. Give Aqua sweet, sweet damage. I could possibly get the next level of armor smithing if I did some trading. Trading is inefficient long run. I need 20. I can only get 10 right now. Fuck, I could actually do it. D&D this session was a ton of fun, Moonglow. I had a really good time with it last night. I was really appreciative of Spade being able to come and DM that while Sully was out of town, and really appreciative of Sean being able to come play to make a decent player base for that. That was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. This is only a fucking crocodile. It's not that big a deal. Really isn't that big a deal.
Fan the flames, mold the metal. We are raising an army.
But we need to raise that army up, so
never win.
I'm gonna give it a try. Welcome back, Lulaways. 26 months, man. Thanks for the resub. Okay, let's get into this area. Got our guides, got our order, got our skills on. Need a couple different skills here. We need stabby stab for fucking sure. Abyssal artillery, mill reconstruction, weakening hex, vulnerability hex. We'll run vulnerability hex for now. Okay. Not gonna get any camping, doesn't matter. Let's go. Bring some of those. I don't remember those actually being very useful. Bring some of those. Bring some of these. Did I do the sanitarium? Oh, good point. Good catch, Dan Quayle. Well played, sir. Alright. Let's take a look around. Slow draw needs to go. We're getting pretty well sanitized. Good. The Antiquarian. We could actually spend a little bit of time on Social Mechanic if we wanted. Technomania is a good one to get rid of. Okay. 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 Let's go in provision now. It's one of those. Let's bring like 3 of these. I guess I can bring up the map too. Alright. Alright. Courtyard. Courtyard maps. Maps, bitch. Where's my maps? Don't want to see any of this. Just show me the maps. Sigh. Sigh. Should be like the #1 thing linked on the front here. Trivia? No, I don't want trivia. I don't want lore, I want maps. Maps are like the opposite of lore. You always pick up maps. Okay. I don't know what this map is. I had it at one point. Oh, actually, I might have it bookmarked still. It's like an older version of it, but it's probably still worthwhile. There it is. Darkest Dungeon, Crimson Court maps. There we go. That's what I want to see. Okay, so there are 2 blockages, and there's probably some plants. Let's just bring like fucking 4 of these shovels. Bring some torches. I don't think we need keys in this dungeon. Croc bleeds the living crap out of me, right? With his rake. I think there's a lot of bleed in this dungeon if I remember correctly. But let's double check. No, I don't care about the Chevaliers or the Fanatics can spawn in the courtyard. I didn't know that. Crocodilian. You bleeding me, Crocodilian? Oh, you sure are. Teeth rake bleeds me. God, we don't want to be bled. Alright. Anything else? It's part of. I don't think there's medicinal herb ones here. I think holy water is not too bad though. Alright, let's bring this. Seems like we've over provisioned quite a lot. There are blights here, but I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna power through the blights with occultist heals or something like that. Okay. So we got what we're doing. People we're doing it with. Let's get to the actual content. Off we go. Weapons, armor, skills, sanitarium, provisions, trinkets.
The courtyard and gardens surrounding the manor were once a point of pride for the diligent custodians I employed. Great banquets and lavish social affairs were hosted here under the stars. Despite the expectation of propriety normally ascribed to those in our position, we mocked the stoic melancholy of the moss-covered fountains and cherubic statues, our salacious trysts half hidden in the hedgerows, our morality slipping ever deeper into the mud.
Alright, I must not have got enough sleep because I almost fell asleep during that speech. We need to hurry this up. Thank you.
Soaked and sinking, these stone terraces and sprawling gardens were the site of long-forgotten revelry and well-remembered regret.
This is like the $5 one. I got a ruby this time, so it is somewhat random. It's good. Okay. No, these guys, no. Should have killed the faster one, of course.
Destroy.
Oh, but he was dotted, so it makes no difference. Good. According to plan. Alright, incoming mosquito. Stress attack on my stressed out dude. Not cool at all.
Decisive pummeling.
Good. I'll go with the mosquito cleanup.
Great is the weapon that comes.
Really? One of those guys rolled ahead of my guys? It's dumb. It's gathering my blood. Doesn't sound fun.
Weakened.
Blighted. Do I heal Aqua or do I shoot it? No, I just shoot it.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
What's with the bounty hunter speed rolls right now? Oh, I forgot to bring blood this time around. Shit.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
It's kind of bad news. I'm gonna have to open a couple of these. Oh, man, I thought torches were what I did with throng. Oh, it's thronging hive. It's because torches are what I do with hives later on. Okay. Make my arms itch again. Okay. I probably did use the Houndmaster pre-nerf stats because I just have those in my spreadsheet and probably haven't updated it. Oops. Doesn't matter. Still pretty much everything I said is exactly the same for the Houndmaster. Still the best class in the game. All right.
advantage. Give them no quarter.
I would like to get a heal off on the Arbalist. Aqua. Why did I do that? I just gave up my chance not to be attacked by the thirst. Kind of dumb. 315 stress, you say? Well played, me.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Alright, Crocolisk. Where are you? Crocodilian. What's a Crocolisk from? What game is that? No, no shuffling, Aqua. Aqua is confused in this position. Oh.
Another one falls.
Confused, but quite dodgy. Crocolisk is from WoW. Okay.
Executed with impunity.
Alright, good stress healing crits.
Ghoulish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Food ping. Alright, let's take a look at this. Quest objective is to the north, Crocodilian. Oh, okay. So we don't have to go down if we don't want to. We do need to go up. Down the way out. Yeah, oh God, what is the surprises? Stop surprising me.
Decimated.
Just one shot at Bounty Hunter. Even marked. Really?
Their formation is
Really?
maintain the offensive.
It's actually helpful versus the crocodile. It gives me a minus accuracy debuff that I fucking don't like. Yeah. Strongest Shambler party without challenges. Highwayman does extremely well versus the Shambler because of all the extra rounds he gets. The Man-at-Arms with Riposte is similar. Does a lot of damage that way. Abomination is very strong versus the Shambler because you can set it up in a way that where you're killing one of the tentacles plus hitting the Shambler every single round, which is great. Vestal, of course, for the AoE heal that can be healed from position 3 or position 2 rather. And other than that, what else? Both the Helmmaster and the Plague Doctor are okay versus him. The Helmmaster because it's on-demand damage as well as a pretty good stun chance. Same with the Plague Doctor. Getting a stun on the Shambler first round is game-changing.
A kind
Both the Helmmaster and the Plague Doctor do very well with the shit ton of blights and bleeds that the Shambler puts out. Helmmaster has self-healing as well as guard for saving people. The Plague Doctor has emergency heals for keeping people off of dying from death's door. There's a lot of classes that do fairly well versus the Shambler. What you're looking for is stuff that deals high damage, either by ignoring the Shambler's protection or by doing multiple actions per round. And you're looking for stuff that's going to prevent you from dying to the super high dot damage that comes out of those. So honestly, the best way to fight Shamblers is to go hunting Shamblers. Like, not to take the random encounter Shamblers, but to take the Shamblers where you enter an altar, and you enter an altar with a buffed party using the correct curios. If you have both the bandages and the antivenoms and fucking holy waters, you're in really good shape versus those. So, thank you, Sheer Ponage. Get you to that daily go. Thank you very much. I'm glad you love the stream. Enjoying it too. Alright, let's go after these manservants.
Destroyed.
Nice. Guards, good guards. I don't think you can do that anymore, Aqua. I did that recently, and it didn't shuffle all the characters for some reason. So I think they actually did change pre-shuffling your characters.
The ground quakes.
Yeah, I was annoyed too because I also thought that was cool.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
We do need one shovel. We don't need two shovels though.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Should have actually thrown out citrine there. Okay. When do I recommend going to the darkest dungeon? When you're prepared to do so. Alright. Blood for treasure. That would be so good in any other run. Fuck. Are we allowed to use it for the mission we pick it up in? Or is it just no use at all? What do you think, chat? Not allowed to use it, but Sunring. Sunring, guys.
A hideous mutation, unnatural and abhorrent.
Are they talking about Aqua
Singular strike.
or the crocodilian? Do we even know?
The blood quickens.
I don't really want to stun him right now. What if I put him in like position 1? He does have a fuck ton of dodge, right? Alright, we're gonna vulnerability hex him. Of course, the dodge part was resisted.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Nice crit.
Powerful blow.
No, my turn now. Surely it'd be my turn. Yeah, would have been nice if we actually landed that vulnerability curse. Ah! Bye-bye! See, the mark's already fucking gone. Another nice crit. You don't actually get additional damage to a marked target with this attack. Okay. How does that make you less hideous, Aqua? Such a big fucking hit. No, don't kill Aqua! You don't have inventory space to bring his trinkets back. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Blind fire will target the trash? That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Let's not lose this character to something stupid. Just resisted the bleed. So he just survived a round at like 1 health. What an ass.
Impressive.
Alright, give me the other occultist trinket. No, not the leper item.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
No, not leper items. We don't... Fuck. So screwed here. What did I toss here, by the way? There's one more room down here. Could toss torches, but I was gonna potentially backtrack and burn off some of the bounty hunter stress. Toss the sun ring? No, I'm selling the sun ring. I'm allowed to sell them. I'm not allowed to use them. Not allowed to sell them.
Curious is the trap maker's art. His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Okay.
The maddening whine of multitudinous wings abates. Let us hope that is the end of things.
Alright, that wasn't too bad. Can I explain why the leper item is so bad? It's not actually so bad. It's pretty bad.
In those younger years, my home was a hive of unbridled hedonism. A roiling apiary where instinct and impulse were indulged with wild abandon.
Kind of like my non-stream days.
A bewitching predator slipped in amidst the swarm of tittering sycophants. Though outwardly urbane, I could sense in her a mocking thirst. Driven half-mad by cloying vulgarity, I plotted to rid myself of this lurking threat in a grand display of sadistic sport. But as the moment of murder drew nigh, the gibbous moon revealed her inhuman desire.
She's got the dodge trinket on. You can't stab her.
Hideousness.
Quick, get an occultist debuff first. Oh, he just doesn't know what he's doing. Novice. Alright, experience points picked up the curse. Weak grip on life and creeping cough. Wow. Well done.
These swarming fiends carry a
Alright, we've let the mosquitoes out.
A sickness so virulent, so insidious.
All I can hear every time I finish the courtyard mission is the archer. You know, this is how you get ants. That's all I can hear in my head every time we complete the first courtyard mission.
Just as I feared. Now loosed from their brackish prison, they will spread like locusts across our land.
Item enrages me every time I look at it.